Buenas tardes. What's up? So, Saturday afternoon is upon us. That means, well, it means I've got some free time, and I've decided to utilize that free time to come out to a mall and enjoy a wee bit of approach. So, I've already done one, which was good. It's like a younger, a bit sleeker version of Janet Jackson. She was extremely fit, and what I liked about that approach was she was your classic amber light. It wasn't a complete green light, but it wasn't a red light. It was an amber light, and they warm up to you. You know, I know there's the great Casanova talks about the first 3 seconds, and of course that is real. You want to make a strong first impression, but that doesn't mean that the girl is ready to just hand over her number after 3 seconds. She might be, depends on the vibe. In this case, she wasn't. She was a little bit stiff, but had a nice conversation for a few minutes. She wasn't giving too much away, but eventually went for the Instagram close. And then when I kind of did the, you know, right, I've got to go now, let's shake hands and say goodbye, she was very, you know, we actually this nice eye contact. I've been having a lot of in-depth conversations with, like, basically one of the girls I've been seeing. It's very interesting, like, what she's telling me as well, like, just saying how nervous a lot of girls are around guys, even ones who are super attractive. And the times you think they're being aloof, a lot of times they're just literally shy. So that's always worth bearing in mind. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on. And to be honest, these approaches I'm doing today, of course I'm always doing it for myself, but I'm actually partly doing it for posterity. I'm partly doing it for any guys in the entourage who join up, or anyone who just watches the channel, to be honest with you. Like, I don't need to do necessarily so many more approaches now, but I'm going to do them anyway. So yeah, that was one approach in this mall, one Instagram, on to the next mall. Okay, so here I am, mall number 2, and I'm just sat in a little vantage point. This is actually quite a good little vantage point here. I've got escalators up, down, I've got a vantage a little bit across there. It's behind me, there's angles all around basically. So yeah, gonna get my second approach in here. I was hoping to be a bit more traffic coming past me and I'll be able to do like a stop from a seating position, which would be pretty kingpin. But actually I think there's a lot of works at the shops over this side of the mall, so it doesn't really seem like there's much traffic over here. So I'm just gonna kind of spy a little bit for a moment, compose myself, and then strike like a beautiful white leopard, like the white wolf of Latin America. So I'm just gonna finish this drink and then I'll be in for the next one. Okay, so that was pretty textbook, 2 set, taking photos. I just go in, I'll take you both together, boom, 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 towards the one I like. There we go. I got an Instagram close again. It was quite rushed again because they were in a group and there was like the rest of the group sort of they were trying to go somewhere or whatever. Some little, you know, wet fart of a guy just waiting around, lingering around. I'm not. She was good, to be honest, but I'm not quite satisfied with that. So I'm going to I do one more little tour, see if I can do one more approach, and maybe on a different floor. So I've just come up a floor. We can give one more blessing for the day, or for this mall rather. Walk around a little bit more, and I'm actually gonna probably open this girl right here. She's working here. Okay, so fairly happy with that. Just did an approach on the girl working in it was a shoe shop. It lasted a long time. It was like a 40-minute conversation. So yeah, solid. My work is done here. I'm gonna head to the next mall. So yeah, onwards and upwards. Let's go. Mannequins here. We've got a girl. Don't know what she's doing. Decent models, man. Just look at the model. Look at the mannequins. Kind of tells you about the culture. They're actually like somewhat representative, to be honest. They're not even that much of an exaggeration. So slow is the operative word in here. I don't want to waste my time, you know, like I don't want to approach unless the quality is definitely there. So we'll see. We'll keep the eyes open. I'm not in a rush. I'm sure something will crop up. Hola, buenas tardes.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do. Yes. Say hello. So I'm getting approached here. They were like pretty nice actually, but the tall one's alright. I don't know if she's premium though. I'm getting fussy at this point, man. It's terrible. So yeah, I think I'll probably do a couple more like circulations of this place. Okay, so back at the apartment now. That third mall, those chicks that I just saw there, to be honest, that probably was the best angle. And I just had a look at the video. They look better in the video, to be honest, than they did in real life. They weren't premium in real life, so they were kind of like borderline. In retrospect, that would have been the approach. Nothing else really happening in that mall. Stayed for a long time because I just wanted to get an approach in a third mall. I was kind of determined on that one, but it turned out to be a waste of time. That mall, the girls are a little bit of a weird profile, to be honest. It's kind of ghetto, but it's kind of not. There were a couple of like strange things that happened, which was just kind of like, it just felt like the mojo wasn't there. It was like girls I crossed on the escalator. I was like, oh, she could have been good, but it was just like, okay, escalator crossing. It's quite frustrating. Another girl, like I sat down on a table and then I saw one. I was like, actually, she's good. And then I could see they just got delivered some food just as I sat down. I was like, okay, well, I'm going to chill for a bit because they just started eating. And I had my drink and I was like, I just kind of looked over a couple times. They were just like stuffing their face with these like fucking massive burgers. And I was kind of like, I feel like I don't really want to approach them right now. And they probably, I don't know if they want to be approached or not, but it's like, I don't know. It wasn't very seductive. So I was kind of like, okay, that's fucking weird. But anyway, so I left that one. The mojo wasn't there. There was another girl actually, she actually waved at me. She was coming out of a beautician's. She was with like an older lady. She's coming out of a beautician's, but she had a nice body, but her face was just not good. So it was kind of like, it's whatever, you know, like it's not, to me, it's not really worth anything. Well, it's worth something for the ego, but it's not worth an approach just to approach. Like if I wouldn't see the girl again, if I don't think she's hot enough to arouse me sexually, and I wouldn't see her again, I'm not going to approach her. There's no point. It's just a pointless waste of time. So yeah, good day overall, to be honest. I was just kind of doing other stuff as well. I was trying shirts on, trying some clothes on. Just stretching my legs. But yeah, ended up doing 3 different approaches on 3 different girls and got 3 numbers. Sorry, got 2 Instagrams, 1 number. Pretty efficient, to be honest with you. If I'd just been looking for numbers, I'd have probably, I think what I would have done, I was trying to like do more malls. I thought that might be an interesting video. If I'd just been looking for numbers, I'd have probably maybe stayed in the first mall another hour, done maybe another 1 or 2 approaches, and then definitely stayed in the second mall another hour, because I got 2 numbers there. I got an Instagram and a number there with 0 effort. Within about, I don't know, 45 minutes or something. I don't really know how long I was there, but it wasn't too long. And actually the talent was starting to pour in when I left, but I thought, let's go to another mall. Let's go to mall number 3, you know. So that's what I did. Didn't work out, but hey, you know, whatever, it was still a good day. Yeah, makes me wonder, like, should I go back to that mall? Like, you know, I do these weird things where I get if there's a place I didn't get a result, I get a bee in my bonnet about it, and then I go back to it. But actually, in reality, I've approached in that mall in the past, and I have got at least one solid number in that mall, if not the other girl I've actually seen as well, who's fucking fit. Yeah, she came back as well. So like, I have succeeded in that mall. I need to remind myself of that. Getting competitive with the mall here. I'm just thinking. There's a couple malls where I haven't had any success, but I've not really, to be honest, not really approached actually at all in either of them. I've been to them, I've not approached them. So that they could be interesting. They're two polar opposites. One is the highest class mall that I've ever seen in any country in the world. It's off the scale. And then the other is like the complete opposite end, but it's an alright mall. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that was my Saturday. Little run out basically. So yeah, I'll leave it there. So part 2 of the day after my my mall cold approach session. 3 malls, 3 numbers. Well, 2 Instagrams, 1 number. Went home, had a quick shower, had a bit of food. And I was like, right, let's get onto my local area, just stroll around. And I forgot the feeling where you go out after a cold approach session. I would highly recommend doing that. So like the feeling of 4 espressos, 1 black tea, and then a cold approach session, then go home, get a shower. Dude, I was walking down the strip early on, I felt like Hercules. I felt like Hercules. It's because of the daytime approach. Probably the fucking triple espresso as well I had at Starbucks. So yeah, went out and I'm gonna hit this place in a minute as well. That's a corner shop. What the corner shops are doing out here. I fucking love this place. I fucking love this shit. It's so hot as well. Yeah, I'm gonna hit that corner shop in a minute when I finish this video. I'm just gonna stroll for a minute though first. So I go out and I'm just feeling, you have to do daytime approach to know this feeling. Because I was a bit pissed off that I didn't get more than 3 contacts. But I still did the day, and it's like, you got the endorphins from the walk-in, you got the endorphins from, you know, you've stuck in situations which were socially like a little bit challenging, you know, you have a bit of resistance there, you're navigating different things. Bruv, that feeling when you walk out, just like a fucking pirate, like Tyler Durden basically is, I mean, you are Tyler Durden basically. Like, he is in all of us basically. So I go out, walk down, I'm like, who gets this magic right now? Who gets the blessing of my magic right now? I saw a mum and a daughter, and the daughter's body was disgustingly fit. It was sick, and I just let it pass. I was like, oh, brain fucked up. My brain fucked. Like, it was in a part of the street, it was in a kind of weird part of the street and stuff. I was like, oh, fuck. So I went back, then they'd gone, I couldn't find them, I was pissed off. I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm still on it, man. I'm still on it. So I carry on walking. Eventually I see these 2 around the area here, 2 sat down, just insane chicks. They're like, they both had glasses on. I was like, what? You guys are like influencers. Just some bullshit. Chit chat. Their friend was on a photo shoot, and so they've been doing a photo shoot as well. So they kind of were doing the influencer thing. So chit chat, and then the one I liked, just after a bit, I was like, I got the photographer's number first, and I was like, then I was just filming myself, and then the one I liked, I was like, okay, and you as well. She was called Shakira. I was like, I want your number. So I got her number, walked on, like, okay, contact number 4. Walked on, and for the first time actually I went to a bachata bar around here, which I don't really go into the bars too much. I don't really know why, to be honest. I should do. I was like, oh, we're back in night time. Oh fuck yes. Very interesting transferring from the daytime approach to the nighttime. I'll tell you what, my nighttime approach is easy in comparison. Like, go up, give a direct compliment, and it's like, we're good to go, man. We're good to go. Especially with the girls here as well. Like, I'm used to these fucktards in the UK who like want to shag fucking cocaine dealers and stuff and have to do some weird stuff to get their attention. It's just fucking weird, man. It's very unpredictable basically in the UK. You might like literally just, it might be amazing, or you can get like, you can do exactly the same thing and get atrocious results, which actually rarely happens in cold approach in daytime. Anyway, but out here it seemed like first approach, bang. And this is the advantage of nighttime. Within about 5 minutes of talking to this girl, I'm dancing on the dance floor with her. Then go back, and then there's these other guys trying to muscle in. It always happens when you approach a girl. They suddenly think that the fucking floodgates have opened or something. And I was like, I don't really, the girl was like, I wasn't sure if she liked me or not, but I was like, she did like me, but I wasn't sure. She was there alone, and I was like, sometimes if a girl's out alone, they're just looking to bang, and I was like, well, whatever, like, have a nice night, basically. Like, she was fit enough. But I walked to the other side of the bar, got my water, and then opened another 2. Very well received. They invited me to the bar next door, and then opened another 2, and then stuck with them, and then got one of their contacts. They were all fucking ridiculous as well. So that was about 45 minutes in a bar. Essentially opened 4. 5 women opened, 3 that I was actually like, I was opening them, they had mates with them. And then, yeah, 1 contact as well. So it's very efficient, man, it's very efficient. Now I'm gonna go to the supermarket and have a little fucking dance, man. I might even do a little bit of a video here. What the fuck is going on? I love this country, dude. It's fucking ridiculous. We've got some kind of strange people, but I'm going in anyway. We've got a dog in the club. The club / supermarket. Fucking hell. Dog down there, tranny over there. What the fuck is going on, man? It's crazy. Queue outside.